Well, I'm actually still waiting for 2020 to end. Looking forward to the end of 2020. But and my story is going to be a little on the sad side, but um, everything works out. So at the time when in early 2020, January and February, I was still working as a marketing independent contractor for a senior living community. And it also happened to be where my mom was living at the time. She was in their memory care unit. And she was declining in health. And on February 1st, I asked if it might be time to look at hospice. And they said yes. And so she started hospice on February 1st. And I remembered hearing about the virus really early on, and I was very concerned because we were all worried about it spreading to the senior living community. And so I had been keeping close tabs on it. And I remembered hearing that in early March that someone was local here was coming back from a ski trip in Europe and tested positive when he got home to White River Junction, and they told him to isolate, and instead he went to a party at a restaurant a block from my husband's work. And so I'm like, okay, here we go. This is going to be an interesting ride. So the following week, it was first week of March, I believe, the facility began locking down and not allowing employees or residents to leave their building. They were still at that stage letting residents be in the same rooms together, but the people in each building that worked there had to only go in their own building. So anyway, so and they started doing masks obviously very, very soon. Now, since I was not a formal employee, they had to cut back my hours, but by the third week in March, they banned all visitors from the campus, and that included me since I was not an employee. And but since my mom was needing extra care and attention during those last weeks, they actually gave me the best gift anybody's ever given me. They designated me an essential healthcare worker for Cedar Hill so that I could come and visit my mom and be with her all those, for as much time as I could. And the staff really needed the help. And I was actually able to go in and hang out with the other residents because they weren't allowed to have visitors anymore. Their own families couldn't come in. So it was just the best gift ever. And so it gave me the chance to spend the last few weeks of her life with her, holding her hand and stuff. And also I got to throw a red hat party on March 21st, which is I threw it for me and for her. She's a Red Hat. She was the first, the charter member of the Red Hat Society at this facility. And so we had this awesome dance party, and it was so much fun. And she had a blast, and all the other residents had a blast. They were all dancing with each other. It was just an amazing day. And I was really glad I was able to do that for them. And a few weeks later, it was Easter, and even the religious people could not come in to do their usual services, and they even stopped the hospice people from coming in, except for one doctor they would allow to come in. And so there was no Easter service, so I brought in some music and let everybody listen to Easter hymns and stuff. So that was nice too. But Mom died on April 20th, and I'm just grateful I had that time with her. And so that was, if COVID hadn't shut down the building, I would probably not been able to spend that much time with her, just if I was still working. So that was kind of a gift too. And it was also so what led me to give up marketing. Now a retired marketing professional, and I've changed careers to do photo management and among other things with Marty too. So um, yeah, so that's my this is my pandemic object.
Yes. Oh my God.
So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Melissa, that's so amazing. And as everybody was talking about, uh, it's sort of these transformative
yeah,
things. It's like the silver lining,
yeah,
that if you had been working, you wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have maybe been able to spend that significant time with your mom.
definitely not, definitely
Yeah.
not. So
Wow.
yeah, definitely a silver lining there.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
It's very neat.